Good evening, people. Now, I'm going to do a quick video giving everybody an update, mainly on all the stock at mentalhamster.com. Also, I want to explain more about the Pure Alpha Pluses, and I want to answer the frequently asked question at the minute, which I suppose is getting asked alongside the Pure Alpha Pluses, is do they need a PCT, and what my opinion is on a PCT. Firstly though, let me just explain why I haven't done any stock updates the last 2 days, or any videos on products in the last 2 days. Listen, it was Remembrance Sunday, and of course yesterday was the 11th and it was Remembrance Day. I didn't think it was appropriate to post e-banners of products over them 2 days, because I don't know, it just wasn't what those 2 days are for. Those 2 days are for appreciating what we've got in life and remembering the reasons why we've got them and the people that made the ultimate sacrifice. So that's the reason why we haven't done any product updates on videos. So please forgive me, but I'm going to answer some of the frequently asked questions now. So the general stock update: we are fully in stock at mentalhamster.com on the Alpha A5 fat burners, on the Pure Alpha test boosters, both flavours of the Alpha Trilogy, which is quite fucking rare because normally we're either in stock on one flavour or out of stock on another flavour. So we're in both flavours on that. I think we only have about 20 bipolar left. And I think it's the apple flavour. Once they're gone, they're gone. We won't be getting the bipolar in again for probably another week or 2 weeks, but that all depends on the one ingredient that we always wait on. The Calorie and the Kalel. Now again, the Kalel, a rare thing. We happen to be in stock on both flavours of that. So listen, if you've always missed out, maybe we haven't had the right flavouring of a particular product, now is the time to order at mentalhamster.com. This isn't a trick to try and get you to panic buy. Once it's gone, it's gone. And it's very rare that we happen to be in stock on all flavours. Once these go, we won't be on stock on all flavours again, probably until Black Friday. So you've got another 2 or 2.5 weeks. So, you know, I would get you ordering. Now, Pure Alpha Pluses. What is the difference between Pure Alpha Pluses and the Pure Alphas? They are two completely different products, just like the Alpha A5s and the Alpha A5 Pluses. Now, the Alpha A5 Pluses and the Pure Alpha Pluses, along with digestive enzymes and the probiotic that we are bringing out that hasn't been released yet, these are part of a new product line that we are bringing out. But before you bring out any new product line, you don't have to, but I think there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. And I think, listen, obviously our company does well because of my social media profile, but all of our products are known and have their own reputation in their own right, and that's because of you guys, because of the genuine reviews, and you guys helped us build the company from scratch, and I want to continue that with all products that we bring out in the future. So I want genuine reviews. So the Alpha A5 Pluses and the Pure Alpha Pluses will not be on sale again at mentalhamster.com until 2020. Now, the Alpha A5 Pluses were only available on pre-order. They are now sold out. The Pure Alpha Pluses are now available on pre-order only at mentalhamster.com. What is the difference between the Pure Alpha Pluses and the Pure Alphas? The Pure Alphas are a testosterone booster. The Pure Alphas have ZMA in them. The Pure Alphas are to be taken at night. Because, well, you can take them throughout the day, but I'll recommend them taken at night because they've got ZMA in it. And with ZMA, it helps you sleep. When you sleep, you release natural growth hormone. Of course, that's ideal for growth and recovery. Excuse me. The Pure Alpha Pluses, please understand what I'm saying here, because I have to be very, very careful with my words. They are borderline. Fucking borderline. Legal, but borderline. Pure Alpha Pluses, the best way I can describe them is if you get a testosterone booster mixed with a pro hormone, that's probably the best way to describe a Pure Alpha Plus. They are fucking super strong. There is nothing that's going to repair muscle, build muscle, better or quicker. That is a guaranteed fact. This product, this supplement, will give you the biggest pump you've ever had. I would suggest you take it an hour before you train. You can take them alongside a pre-workout, and you can take them also alongside a steroid course if you take steroids. If you are coming off steroids, you can take them as a bridge effect, what we call a bridge effect, when you're coming off steroids, to keep your to stop you from having a test crash. Now, the most common question we're getting asked about at the minute is, do you need a PCT with the Pure Alpha Pluses? Please listen to what I say with this, because I've answered a couple of messages, and the team have answered a couple of messages. No, you don't. We're getting people going, well, they can't be that strong then if you don't need a PCT. Let me explain to you about a PCT. A PCT, for those who don't know, is a post-cycle therapy or post-course therapy. It's what you take when you come off of steroids to help put your hormones back in balance, okay? In layman's terms. People think that the stronger the pro-hormone, the more you will need a PCT. It is a massive misconception. In my opinion, you do not need a PCT with any pro-hormone. You do not need a PCT if you are running a course of Dianabol, if you are running a light course of steroids. The only time you are ever going to need a PCT is if you are running a heavy course of anabolic steroids for a long period of time. Let's say, as an example, if you are training for a bodybuilding competition, that is the only time you will ever need a PCT. PCTs are used by mainstream companies to scare people into panic buying. So, for instance, there used to be a pro-hormone called Superdrol. Then they stopped making it because it got banned. So then the same company ended up bringing out SD Matrix, Superdrol Matrix. That's what SD stand for. Then the same company brought out its own PCT. And of course, the supplement shops will say, yeah, if you have an SD Matrix, you need to take the PCT. Trust me, I can do 2 for this much. And they're upselling, right, the supplements. You do not need a PCT with any pro-hormone, any testosterone booster, or even oral steroids, or even a light course of anabolic steroids. It is a con by the mainstream companies. I'm not saying a PCT isn't useful for a heavy course of steroids, but that is for steroid use only. Hence PCT, post-cycle therapy. When you're taking pro-hormones or a test booster, that isn't a cycle. That can be the most extreme supplement you can take, but it's not necessary for a PCT. And that isn't weakening the product either. That isn't saying the product isn't strong enough. It just means you don't need a fucking PCT with it. Now, some of you out there might be thinking, well, you're full of shit. Why would I trust you? SD Matrix do it. They're a huge company. Okay, trust them. But think about it like this, and I mean this with the utmost respect. It is not difficult to get a tub. Let's use this Yankee Candle, for example. Take the label off, fill it with something, vitamin tablets, anything, put a label in it and put it on my social media and say, there you go. And then pick a price out the air. Because I'm pretty sure I could sell 1,000 of them within 2 days. And you guys would buy them. Why? Because you trust me. Now, you shouldn't trust everybody on social media, because there are a lot of people out there telling you what you want to hear and conning you. And I've explained in previous videos who them people are and who them companies are and how they do it. We have built our brand on trust and honesty. And if you needed a PCT with pro hormones, think about it. I would be making a PCT to sell with it. If it was really that necessary, I would be selling it. I could be selling it. I could be saying to you all, yeah, I would take a PCT. Just be careful with what you take. So just to make sure you're all right, take a PCT with it. By the way, buy 2 for this much. You don't need a PCT. So if I'm not making the product and I'm not selling it, which it's easily done, then that must tell you, hold on a minute, maybe there's a bit of truth there. Because why wouldn't I? It will be easy to. but it wouldn't be the right thing to do, because this industry, bodybuilding and fitness industry, is expensive enough, you know, without spending your hard-earned money on things that you don't need. And the reason why I take that to heart so much is because I've been in a position where a lot of you are, where you're not very financially stable, but the gym is your life. You've got set goals. You really want to make a transformation. You really want to make something of yourself in this in this industry, and it's not right taking money off people for false advertisement. It's bollocks. You do not need a PCT. It's not essential. Now, the Pure Alphas are not available again until 2020. They are only available right now for pre-order only at mentalhamster.com. Please be careful. Please make sure you keep your calorie intake high. Make sure you keep your water intake high. Make sure you don't exceed the dosage. And please make sure that you're over the age of 21. If you're under the age of 21, you do not need this product. Do you need a break from the Pure Alpha Pluses? Yes, you do. I wouldn't run them for no more than 2 months. If you do 2 months, I would always have a month off. 2 months on, 1 month off. With the Pure Alphas are just a testosterone enhancer. They are designed for you to stay on stay on for good. You don't need to come off them. You do not need to even be training in order for the Pro Alphas to have an effect. If you are 30 or over, they are going to benefit you. They are going to mood enhance you. They are going to give you random erections. You know, they're good for you even if you don't train, as long as you're a certain age. But the Pure Alpha Pluses, I would have, you know, so many breaks off them. They're not going to be good for you in the long run if you're staying on them for 3, 4, 5, 6 months at a time. But I would certainly have 2 months on, 1 month off. Hopefully, I've answered all of your questions. I'm hoping I have. I've got fucking so much work to do. What have I mentioned? I mentioned the Pure Alpha Pluses, mentioned the stock update, I mentioned the PCT. The final product that we've got coming out, part of the new range, is the digestive enzymes and probiotics. That's going to be a real good product that's going to help us stay healthy. And when that comes out, I'm going to explain in detail the reasons why. Also, by January, I don't know whether we're going to have it done in time, but I've set a goal to try and bring out a vegan protein as well. We get a lot of people that are vegetarians or vegan that are asking for a plant-based protein. But I don't know much about vegans. I don't know much about plant-based food. So I'm having to do my own research at the minute, and I'm reading a couple of things on that now. And there seems to be a lot of ways. So,
I'm just looking for your card.
For my card? Yeah. It's all about money with you, isn't it?
Yes.
See what I mean? She only turns up when I just need your card.
No, I hear that you're gonna do a vegan protein. Give me the card.
Did I not tell you about the vegan protein?
No, you don't tell me nothing.
Well, okay, I've been reading about it today. You can do vegan protein out of soya, which isn't a good thing to do because apparently soya's not good for you in the long run. Very cheap as well. There's also a lot of
pea. Oh.
Yeah, but pea doesn't taste nice. It's not a great source of protein. Well, it's a great source of protein, but it's not great for consumption. But what I'm looking at is coconut and rice. They're the 2 favourites at the minute, and possibly pumpkin seeds. What we're going to do is mix them all together and come up with something. So we have a lab rat that works for mentalhamster.com, and he's not allowed near women and kids, really. We sort of keep him in a basement with all of our machines on a chain, and we chuck him a cheese sandwich every now and then. And when he talks, you have to have a translator because he mumbles. But he's very clever, and he's the one who makes all of our stuff for us. on our machines, which is why we can say all of our stuff is made in-house. What?
The card.
Oh, I'm boring you. You're talking about, you're asking, you're a vegan,
But the thing
and
is
you just want money off me.
If I don't need...
This is what I mean with you.
No, not now. Don't show me now. I look very ugly. I just need the card because if I don't book this, you're going to tell me off. So give me the card.
I'm not going to tell
Yes.
I'm not going to tell
Yes, he's going to tell me.
I'm not going to tell her. I love her. I appreciate her. I show her appreciation all day, every day. Just like this morning, I gave her a kiss.
You left the house without even telling me that you were leaving. So give me the
because
card.
I got up really early and I didn't want to wake you.
Nice.
No, can I finish off with the vegan protein?
First, give me the card because I don't have a...
It's in the drawer near the door.
It's not.
It is. I know it's in there because I put... Why do women say that? Where is this? Well, okay, it's there. No, it's not. Well, it is because... And where was it? Are you sure? Yes, I am. You're a liar. Fucking liar. See? I told you. Yes, it is. What did I say? My wallet.
What the fuck?
Where's that in?
See, it's not here.
Ah, Natalie's got it.
Oh.
Ask her for a...
I can't make with the other ones.
No, ask her for a picture. To send you a picture of the card. Nothing's edited here, people. Vegan protein. So I'm having to read up a lot because I want to understand it myself. I never launch a product or go into something that I'm not willing to learn about. And yeah, so we're on it. We're trying. Hopefully we can get that done for January. And then we've got another surprise for you in December, but I'm not letting you know what that is. That's it. Mentalhamster.com. We're in stock now, so make the most of it. Because it ain't going to last long. Peace out. Have a trader, baby.